What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a little grave tour here at Forest Lawn in Hollywood Hills. Today I'm out with Travel.
LisaMH. Hi.
Yeah. So be sure to check out her channel. I'll put some links down in the description, and let's get this video started. Alright guys, so we're just going to go check out a few graves that I know of in this area. We'll just see what we can find. Some graves we've been to, some we haven't. I have quite a few shorts on the graves that you guys are going to see today, so I hope you guys enjoy this one. Hopefully it's not too windy. So here we got Liberace. He's got his signature on the front. I love the piano. I wonder if he really incorporated that into his signature. A very, very famous piano player, most famously known for his Las Vegas residencies. Liberace. Here you got a man that needs no introduction, Ronnie James Dio, Man on the Silver Mountain. Of course, he's known for Rainbow Dio, and for a time was the lead singer in Black Sabbath. And just behind Ronnie James Dio, we got Naya Rivera. Of course, everybody knows she drowned saving her son's life. Naya Rivera. And we got Albert Broccoli. He's the co-creator and producer on the first 007 movie, Dr. No. Man. Co-creator and producer of Dr. No. Wow. So just a minute ago we were at Ronnie James Dio's grave. I want to show you guys something cool. I just noticed this. So from Ronnie James Dio's grave, if you guys just take this path down here, you walk to the right of it, walk down here, directly across from Ronnie James Dio is Lemmy. I mean, how cool is that? I mean, it'd be even cooler if they were both still with us, but I think it's pretty cool that Lemmy and Ronnie James Dio are literally directly across from each other. You can see Dio right there. How cool is that? I'm not going to show where this one is, just out of respect for the family and for the person that I got this location from. This is the unmarked grave of Matthew Perry. So, I mean, obviously I'm showing you this. I'm just not going to show you the location or where it's at. Wow. That's crazy. Let's see what this says. With love, your family, and support. A bunch of rows of XOXOs. Wow. The grave of Matthew Perry. And we got Michael Clark Duncan. Man, he was such a great actor. I loved him in the Green Mile. Mr. John Coffey. I love the scene where Tom Hanks' character is giving him some cornbread when he's in the jail cell. He doesn't want to give. He gives some cornbread to his buddies, but not the guy across the way. Let's face it, a bit of a jackass. Green Mile was such a great movie. Michael Clark Duncan was a big guy. And we got the grave of Carrie Fisher, Debbie Reynolds. Look at that. Such a tragedy. So Debbie Reynolds, the mother of Carrie Fisher, she died the next day, probably from a broken heart. I mean, who would want to have to bury their nobody wants to have to bury their kids, no matter what age they are. So Carrie Fisher and Debbie Reynolds, rest in peace. And such a beautiful cemetery. They are even adding an expansion over here. So we got Huey Gibb, which is the father of the Bee Gees. He was the dad of all the Bee Gees. Huey Gibb. And just around the corner, right there where Lisa's standing, show you guys, we got Andy Gibb, one of his sons. And the grave or niche of Aaron Carter. Wow. And we got Jerry Buss, who's the owner of the Lakers. Look at that. One of the greatest owners in the history of basketball, from what I hear. Man. Jerry Buss. And the grave of Paul Walker right here. Just simply marked with his last name as if it's a family plot. Walker. Very peaceful. And we got the grave of Brittany Murphy. It's right there. Died so young. And her husband. Alright guys, before I get out of here, I just want to say thank you for joining me on this short little tour of the cemetery. Obviously there's so many more other celebrities here, and if you would like me to cover them, let me know which ones you would like to see here on the channel next. Also, please don't forget to go check out my friend Lisa. Her YouTube channel is Travel with LisaMH. There'll be a link in the description, also in the pinned comment. Also, consider subscribing. It's absolutely free. And also, just because the video is over, that doesn't mean the fun has to be over. I have so many other videos here on my channel that you guys might enjoy. YouTube is going to suggest that you might enjoy this video here on the screen next.